we see agony, the fight begins. Steel is all fire within. Every jab, every hook, every thunderous blow. Dances with destiny, a relentless flow.
I heard about dudes that been in there with him. I heard stories that I never heard about damn near nobody except for prime Mike Tyson.
Like I've never been hit that hard since I've been born.
I've never been hit that hard since I've been born.
Welcome back, fight fans. Big fight weekend. Bivol versus Beterbiev. Battle for undisputed. My opinion. Many people's opinion. Fight of the year. Definitely. You got the boxing artist versus the KO artist. I think Beterbiev is much more than a knockout artist. I feel like definitely very underrated boxing skills. He know how to set traps real good. Good timing. Resilient. We all seen him get dropped, get up, recover, and still finish with the knockout. I'm real good at cutting off the ring, and just a lot of things. Like I said, I guess the power is so strong you don't see some of the small things. But I was watching that him versus Anthony Yard last night and this morning. Like just some of the ways he was approaching Anthony. Baiting him to swing. At one point I seen him kind of square up, both hands up, coming at Yard like this, and I think that's scary to most people. And real good pull counters out of that position. So I'm looking for him to do that. Dimitri definitely needs 36 minutes of perfection to deal with that pressure, the diabolical, destructive one-punch power. Seems like he doesn't even need 100% connect. All he really, kind of like grazing punches behind the ear, just grazing the jaw. Seems like people going to sleep, and that's something that I think Dimitri, he's ready. Just gotta, nothing like fight night. You can prepare for whatever. It's a 20-0 with 100% knockout ratio, and it's definitely gonna be put to the test. I feel like Bivol definitely coming. They both one win away from that undisputed title, one win away from being, in that GOAT discussion in certain weight classes and things like that. I'm sure Bivol gonna be sharp, gonna be ready. Awesome timing. I feel like I'm not gonna pair Arthur Beterbiev to Canelo, but just using Canelo as a point of reference, I feel like Canelo, since the Mayweather fight, almost excellent, awesome, excellent timing. Upper body, real good movement, and he's real good at breaking your rhythm, just like Mayweather was breaking people's rhythm. So I give Canelo his praise, his props, but we all saw Dimitri Bivol just kind of walk through that his punch rhythm and his timing, kind of just dismantled Canelo easily. It was like kind of like me versus Canelo. The way he just kind of walked through Canelo, wasn't going for the knockout, but was touching him. Great jab. I'm switching that jab up. I like how it's jab. He's switching it real quick to that hook. They both look the same when they coming out. Some of those jab I consider offensive, some defensive. I seen him punching Canelo. It's like he was punching Canelo sometimes in the glove to make Canelo punch himself. I thought that was real smart. So, and he was able to control that distance, the range. That's gonna be the question. I'm feeling like, in this fight, I think it all comes down to the range. Even controlling the range and the distance, at some point they're gonna exchange. We all know how that's gonna be beneficial for both to go to the body, but Beterbiev very, very dangerous when he goes to the body, starting real low, finishing high, kind of shock people. And let's talk about the injuries. I think with boxers, with the right preparation, prepping hard, in training camp, I feel like every boxer's probably a little bit bruised, a little bit sore. So I feel like, Beterbiev, we all know about his injuries and surgeries and things like that. I'm giving him in this fight, I'm giving him a 91.9 for his complete health, strength, readiness. I'm going to give Bivol 97.1. I just think even with that right there, I still just think I think it's just possible knockout. I don't see him being able to take Arthur's power. We all hear the adjectives people use to describe that power. It's kind of unreal. You wonder if they joking or they're serious, but seems to be quite serious. And going back to Beterbiev, the Andy Yard fight says a lot. Andy Yard came to fight. I feel like Bivol's going to be pressing in his style, but I just feel like, Roy Jones, for instance, he was saying that he needs to get Beterbiev on the back foot, need to hit him in the mouth, need to create a lot of punch traffic, things like that. Keep him backing up. Don't just let him come forward, stay on the back, get him on the back foot. But I think that's not a problem for Beterbiev. I feel like he could deal with that in his way. Him and his team, they prepare for that kind of stuff. And I think of the Floyd Mayweather, it's kind of confusing with the fight. I think when Floyd fought Manny, I was expecting Manny, but Roach was telling him not to unleash so much. So I'm kind of confused. Should he go, press Beterbiev, or should he take it kind of light, kind of slow, because those counters are real, real sharp and deadly. When it comes down to it, I feel like every boxer, again, sorry how I'm skipping around, but I feel like, just got to try to cover everything I could right now. But on the ropes, I feel like that's where Bivol, middle of the ring, wherever, but on the ropes, in the corner, every boxer always go to the ropes for a split second. Maybe high guard for a quick second, get a couple deep breaths, roll out, maybe try to spin you into the corner. Sometimes it's a trap. But watching that Canelo fight, Dimitri real good with the high guard on the ropes. But Canelo was still looping around that guard a couple times, and that's a knockout with Beterbiev. If any one of those gets through, bam, bam. I just feel like, it's going to have to be, like I said, fight perfection for 36 minutes just to even make it out the fight. That's what I feel like, in the mid-range. I feel like that's what Beterbiev does a lot of damage, mid-range. Hard to kind of stop him from getting in. If he gets in the mid-range, gets comfortable. Bivol, even though if he's moving around, Beterbiev is going to be in the mid-range. I feel like Dimitri, that'll take away, Dimitri, bang, bang. He likes to extend sometimes, kind of control the head and things like that. At the mid-range, he won't be getting full extension on those shots. And I just see body shots and then finishing up top with him. That's how I kind of feel. It's a dream fight for both of them. Both of them mentally prepared, mentally sound. And just listening to it, they both just as confident. So to wrap it up, I'm starting to feel like, it's two lions in the Sahara. You got the one with the accolades, the one with the better territory, the prime real estate, but it's another guy. He's never seen him, but he's heard him a lot, whatever. I feel like the old lion, if you consider him 39 versus 33 to be old, I feel like he knows one day he'll be taken down, but it just won't be that guy. I feel like Beterbiev probably has enough in the tank. Injury, not injury. Like I said, both of these guys will be sore. They prepping, they getting ready, they taking as much as they can from their sparring partners and things like that. I'm still thinking that the power is too much to deal with, even though in your older age, your power is the last thing to go. I listened to a lot of George Foreman over the years, hours and hours of George Foreman, even Ali, all those guys, listen to him, but your power is the last thing to go. I feel like he's going to be dangerous the whole time, and I just, be interesting to see, but hit the comment section. Let me know what you think. Will the immense pressure, that relentless pressure from Arthur Beterbiev be able to break him? Like I said, 20-0, 100% knockout ratio. Let's see what Dimitri could take. I know both of these guys getting ready. I don't have a favorite in the fight. If I had to have a favorite, I think I like Bivol more because I watched him more, but I'm slightly leaning toward Beterbiev right now. Prediction video coming up soon. Stay tuned. Comment, subscribe. Peace.
Boxing with Anthony, the fight begins. Steel is all fire within. Every jab, every hook, every thunderous blow. Dances with destiny, a relentless flow.